Guild Wars is an amazing game. It's easily one of the top MMORPGs to ever exist. It's fun, it's interesting, it's unique. The horizontal progression is probably like nothing you have ever experienced in the game. Everything you do in the game matters. The sense of progression is absolutely amazing. And finally, it's happening. Guild Wars 3 has been announced. We knew that this is going to happen, that this has been in the works since I think like 2 or 3 years ago. We already heard rumors about it. And let's be real, it has been a very successful game over the years. It's constantly still getting expansions and whatnot. So Guild Wars 3 was just a matter of time, and it's finally happening. And I am so happy and excited about this. Guild Wars 2 is something everyone can pick up and try, and you're gonna have a great time.
We all have our own reasons for coming to this vast frontier. But for our guild, we who protect this land, one reason stands above all others: our wonder. You feel it too. We see it in your eyes. Wonder at the astonishing power that shapes this land of awe. At the great spirits to whom we are bound. At the gods who hold dominion over all. We cannot guarantee your comfort, or even your safety. But if you yearn for horizons unexplored, for fellowship and purpose, for a cause worth dying for, to you, we can promise magic.
Wow. No gameplay, no nothing really, but I mean, it's pretty good. I have to say, it's pretty nice. Now, I would love to see the gameplay. I would assume it's pretty much the same as Guild Wars 2, but hopefully alleviating some of the problems that Guild Wars 2 had. One of the things that I personally really hope Guild Wars 3 does, by the way, is makes it that, there's a little bit more variety between the weapons. Guild Wars has a decent variety of weapons, but it doesn't have that much variety of skills in that sense. It does get a little bit stale. If they fix that, this is gonna be a 10 out of 10 banger, okay? And, I mean, it looks pretty nice. 3 days ago, almost 1 million views already. Can't believe I will now have lived through 3 of these games. Oof, man. And there's a lot of comments. People are excited. People are happy about Guild Wars. I mean, we didn't see anything, but it feels nice. It just feels nice, and I think that matters a lot, honestly. By the way, one thing that I would like to say, alpha footage captured in engine. That's not gameplay, needless to say. We know that this is not real gameplay. Do not be fooled by this. I don't know why fucking game companies want to do this garbage. It just tricks people, and it feels kind of off when they do it. But whatever. So, we kind of saw a lot of things here. The riding. By the way, Guild Wars is the reason dragon riding in World of Warcraft exists. Guild Wars mounts felt so good. Like, how long ago? Like, I don't know, 10 years ago already? It was an experience. It was a great experience. Guild Wars has some of the best feeling unique mounts of any game by far. They have nailed that shit down both so hard. Now, a little bit of too much DEI here, for my opinion, but it does feel Guild War-ish, ill-esque and whatnot. The running up the hill here, a little bit,
Astonishing power that
Let's look at that again.
at the astonishing
A little bit strange, but this is supposed to be some kind of traversal ability, obviously, so that's why it's a little bit strange, I guess. Also, this is probably not the angle you're going to be looking at when actually doing. So, this is maybe a new mechanic. If the world is, like, explorable like this, that would be amazing, because Guild Wars has World of Warcraft's world building is like shit compared. Well, in game. World of Warcraft's in-game world is shit compared to Guild. A billion-year-old game. It's not even close. Guild Wars just absolutely wipes the floor with it. With the ability to go here, there, do this, do that, jumping puzzle this. It's so good. It's so absolutely good. Here was the announcement on Twitter, 1.7 million views, a lot. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's go. People are very excited. And obviously there's this announcement, what's next for Guild Wars 2, because people are obviously asking this. There are people who have literally 100,000 hours in Guild Wars 2. There's so much to explore, so much to do. And well, with Guild Wars 3 announced, we know the community will be undoubtedly be wondering what's next for Guild Wars 2, and we're going to tell you in detail tomorrow. Today we're celebrating a first brand new game announcement for ArenaNet in almost 2 decades. Yes, 2 decades. It's been a while, huh? And that deserves its moment in the spotlight. But rest assured, we're not done making Guild Wars 2 or Guild Wars 3 Forge for that matter. And we're committing to actively develop all 3 games at the same time. Yes, there's a lot happening. I mean, Guild Wars potentially has a very bright future. And this is from the Reddit, by the way, which do have a Pride Month fucking thing. But I mean, you can't win all of them, I guess. After Guild Wars 2, Visions of Eternity wraps up in September. This is, I think, the current expansion, because I haven't played it this year currently. We're turning our attention to improving the foundations of Guild Wars 2, and we want to make the most of it with your help. Starting off with our first Hall of Moments update coming this year, we're going to spend nearly a full year going back through each era of Guild Wars 2, making meaningful improvements to the player experience. There is a lot of content in Guild Wars. This is kind of nice, because again, Guild Wars is the only true horizontal progression MMORPG that there is. In World of Warcraft, congratulations, you just killed Cthulhu. Well, there's the 0 point something patch update, and the new raid is around the corner. Congratulations, catch up gear is 5 times stronger than the current raid gear. Have fun fucking with that, chump. World of Warcraft always punishes you for actually being an active player, because the catch-up systems are extreme. In Guild Wars, everything you do will matter. If you did something 5 years ago, you come back, that thing still matters. That set, that item, that everything, that can still be used in certain situations. There's so much in this game. There is so much. Now, again, if they make it so you have weapons, and those weapons determine abilities, but you can swap out certain skills for those weapons, that will be even better. If someone actually makes me a fucking guide on how you're actually supposed to build your characters, because the building of the characters in Guild Wars probably does require you to actually, like, look up a guide, because there's ailments, blah, 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 blah. There's a lot of things. But if you want to do it on a casual level, like I personally do, I don't play Guild Wars seriously, but I play it every year or two, and it's great. I love it. You know, just mess around, do some couple of fun things, explore, blah, blah, blah. There's so much good stuff there, okay? There's a lot of progression that you feel in Guild Wars, and I think that's what makes it really amazing in a lot of situations. And if they just make it so weapons have swappable out skills and a little bit more customizable, and that there's like a talent system, not the current one is kind of okay. I say it's okay, but the true talent system. Listen. Retail World of Warcraft may not be the best game, but the talent system there is actually pretty good, not gonna lie. It's the best in any game, okay? Guild Wars 3, just literally steal that, and we can have a great, fun fucking time, okay? Current expansion, talent points from World of Warcraft, great stuff. Well, actually, I guess it's what, the 10 talent point system, because the current talent point system, where I actually do have achievements like ahead of the curve and whatnot, which I did solo, which was fucking ass. First time I did that, by the way. But, you know, Stuff like that. The talent point system before the ultimate peak talents, the peak talents suck dick, okay? It's really bad and annoying and frustrating. They should remake that system. But if Guild Watch steals just the basic current existing talents, oh man, it's gonna be so good. Because they're fun. They're fun. It feels like you're doing things. And if Guild Watch had a better skill system with with a little bit more customization and a better talent system, I think Guild Wars 2 would have already be competing a lot more heavily with World of Warcraft than it is. Because currently Guild Wars 2 is not exactly doing the competition too much, but if they change these two things, I think the future is bright. In any case, whatever they do with Guild Wars 3, I think it's gonna be a massive success because Guild Wars 2 has been worth it for literally a decade. So I don't see how they would mess up Guild Wars 3, even if they tried, honestly. So I am personally extremely excited about this. I hope you are also, because again, great game. Absolutely worth your time. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.